How to know if your children will be successful in life. We live in a world obsessed with measuring success grades, trophies, achievements, bank balances, and followers. But as a philosopher, you know the truth. Those things are only surface-level indicators. So the real question is, how do you know if your children are on the path to deep, lasting success? Not just a good job, but a good life. Not just achievements, but fulfillment. Today, we'll explore this question through 5 important philosophical lenses, from Socrates to Buddhism, and end with practical signs, which will let you know if your children are on the path to lasting success, even if it doesn't look like it yet. And remember, this is not just about parenting, it's about raising human beings who will live meaningful, ethical, and flourishing lives. Number 1, the Socratic view. Do your children love wisdom and truth? Socrates believed that the unexamined life is not worth living. He taught that success begins with knowing oneself, asking deep questions, living with integrity. So ask yourself, do my children ask why instead of just accepting things easily? Do they challenge unfairness or injustice, even in small ways? Are they curious not just about facts, but about meaning? Because a child who seeks truth, reflects on their actions, and values honesty is already building the foundation of a wise life. Example: if your child comes home and says, "Why do some kids have no food while others waste it?" That's not just a question. That's the spark of philosophical thinking. That's the beginning of moral awareness, a big signs of success. They are not just intelligent, they are self-aware. 2. The Aristotelian view. Are your children growing in virtue? Aristotle believed the purpose of life is eudaimonia, human flourishing, but flourishing doesn't come from luck or talent. It comes from virtue, good moral habits. So instead of asking, "Is my child achieving?" ask, "Are they kind to people who can't repay them? Do they take responsibility when they're wrong? Do they show patience, courage, and honesty in small daily actions?" Example: if your child admits to breaking something instead of lying to avoid trouble, that's a seed of virtue. That's more important than a perfect report card. Another big sign of success: they show good habits, moral strength, and discipline, not just ambition. 3. The Stoic view. Can they handle struggle and failure? The Stoics, like Epictetus and Marcus Aurelius, taught that success is not avoiding pain, but becoming resilient because of it. Life will challenge your children. The question is, do they bounce back after disappointment? Can they stay calm when things don't go their way? Do they own their choices instead of blaming others? Example: imagine your child studies hard for a test but fails. Do they give up? Or do they try again with a better strategy? That attitude matters more than the grade itself. A success sign: they are mentally strong and not easily broken by life's trials. 4. The Existentialist view. Are they living authentically? Sartre and Kierkegaard argued that life only has meaning when we choose our path, not when we simply copy others. Ask yourself, are your children making their own decisions? Do they have the courage to say no to what doesn't align with their values? Are they developing a sense of who they are, even if it's different from your dream for them? Example: your child may decide not to follow the family business because they want to be an artist. That's not rebellion, that's authenticity. Success sign: they are becoming themselves, not just imitating others. 5. The Buddhist view. Can they find peace within themselves? Buddhism teaches that real success is not having more, but needing less, and finding peace in the present moment. A child who shows gratitude, feels content without constant entertainment, can sit quietly and reflect, is already rich in the things that truly matter. Example: if your child enjoys simply sitting outside watching the sunset instead of complaining about boredom, they are already practicing a form of wisdom most adults never learn. Success sign: they are learning inner peace, not just chasing outer achievement. The wisdom you need: planting the right seeds. You cannot control the life of your children will live. The world will shape them in ways you can't predict, but you can plant best seeds in them. curiosity, compassion, resilience, kind heart, responsibility, and reflection. If you see even small signs of these qualities, you are already raising successful children. No matter their current grades, achievement, or trophies, your children are not your children. They are the sons and daughters of life's longing for itself. The answer isn't in looking for instant results. It's in trusting that the values you plant today will bloom tomorrow, even if you're not there to see the flowers.